Hello everyone, it's me again. Sorry I've left you at such a crucial time, but I've been very busy, but now school is out and Prince Caspian is opening, so I thought this would be a great time to re-emerge. So today I wanted to just take a couple of minutes and tell everyone what I would like to see from Prince Caspian in order to be satisfied. Now, this is what are the things that I think need to be in this version of the film. Not necessarily in my ideal Prince Caspian movie, but in this Prince Caspian movie. Given everything that we already know about the film, this is what I need to see from it in order to be satisfied. And the first thing they've already taken care of is the original actors. To me, if you're going to make a film, and if you're going to make a sequel to that film, you have to use the same actors. When you do not have the same actors, or if you have the original actors just cameo in the film, or only there for a short time, then the sequel just doesn't seem to be of the same world. It just doesn't seem to be any good. It's like they changed the rules. To me, I didn't enjoy X-Men 3 as much as X-Men 2 or X-Men 1, simply because they took a lot of main characters and got rid of them before halfway through the film. So, to me, it seemed like, no, wait a second, director, you've changed the rules. That's not what this series is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about these main characters that we've grown to know and love throughout the first two films. And when you change actors or give us the same actors but only for a little bit of time, I as an audience member feel cheated. So to me, it was very important from the very beginning. No matter how you feel about the actor's performance in Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, you almost have to agree that you have to use the same actors for the sequel. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. The audience just feels cheated, and it's very jarring to all of a sudden have to accept a new actor or actress for a main character. So to me, I'm very glad that we've got William and Anna and Skandar and Georgie all back for the second film, and of course Liam Neeson as Aslan. That to me is a very big plus, and very good to them. As far the cinematography looks great. I can already tell from the trailers and whatnot that what the actual pictures that they're putting on the screen are very close to what I already have in my own imagination. So very good photography, and the directing as far as picture composition is very good. And now on to story. What I need to see from the story, from the retelling of Prince Caspian. To me, Prince Caspian is, yes, about the myth becoming real. I agree with that wholeheartedly, and that's what the story should be about. But I wouldn't really call it a theme, but one of these sort of issues that's in Prince Caspian is the idea of starting over. Here, Prince Caspian, is a prince. He lives in a castle. He has people to wait on him, to teach him, to do everything for him. And then all of a sudden, all of that is stripped away from him, and he is in exile in his own country. He's running for his life, and he is striving to just survive at first. But then he meets some friends, and as time goes on, it becomes more and more apparent that he could maybe take over his own kingdom. And that, to me, is a very important part to the story, is this idea of starting over again. If taking from the Pevensies' point of view, here the Pevensies have known that they should get back to Narnia sometime. The professor made it fairly obvious that once a king or queen in Narnia, always a king or queen in Narnia. They should come back to Narnia at some point, and they've been waiting for this time to come back to Narnia. But once they actually get back to Narnia, it's not quite how they expected it. They probably expected to come back and see Tumnus and Mr. Beaver and all of their old friends. Instead, they come back to Narnia a few thousand years later, and it's they're all very confused because it's not the Narnia that they once knew. And so here they are, and they have to start all over again and almost reconquer Narnia, although obviously they won't be ruling Narnia once they help to reconquer it. But they're almost in exactly the same scenario as they were 1,300 years ago. I mean, they have to step into the world of Narnia and help to defeat the evil tyrant who's running the country at the time. So here we go again. It's not the golden age of Narnia like they thought it might be. Here they're coming thousands of years later, and they have a job to do. And there's a part in the book where Lucy tells Aslan, I thought you would come in and scare away your enemies like you did last time. And Aslan says, well, something to the effect of, you know, you just can't do it the same way twice. And to me, this whole idea of coming back and having to start over again from a different point of view and do things differently than you expected, that to me is what Prince Caspian is about to a certain extent. It's all about starting over and having nothing but your faith to go on. That is basically the character's faith that pulls them through this entire experience. When they don't go on faith, that's when they have problems. That's when they go the wrong way at the gorge. That's when things start going bad. But when things start going well is when they actually keep faith in what they believe in. And so that, to me, I think faith is a vital part of this, and that is the theme that I need to see from this movie, is that it is faith that pulls Caspian through. It is faith that pulls the Pevensies through. It is faith that brings them to the through to the end. It's faith. So if the storytellers, if the movie makers can prove to me that this is a movie about faith, I will be happy. If it's just another, war epic, then I'm not going to be satisfied at all. It has to be that faith element that brings this through. So that's about all of my thoughts for Prince Caspian. Unfortunately, I can't go into any midnight showings because there aren't any in my immediate area. But I will be going to see it tomorrow, Friday, and I'll obviously have many more thoughts to share with everyone. And I'm really excited, so I'm sure you'll be seeing the movie, so happy movie going to you, and I hope it's good.